Good day, folks. Welcome to Andrew's Life. Well, it is November already. I can't believe that next week is already going to be Thanksgiving. In many parts of the country, it has already began to get colder outside, and I know there's some of you at least that you're looking to leave your current state because you don't want to deal with no more cold weather. You don't want to deal with any more snow. Or maybe you like where you live, you just don't like the months out. You just don't like the months where it's cold and snowy and icy and overcast all the time. Now, as many of you guys may realize, Florida has gotten extremely expensive all the way from the housing prices to the homeowners insurance to a whole bunch of other stuff going on in Florida. And some of the other places where people used to go during this time of the year, many of those places have also gotten ungodly expensive as well. Well, I know some of you can't wrap your sophisticated mind around moving to Alabama unless I'm talking about somewhere in greater Huntsville. I know for many of you, especially many of you people that are from the north and you really don't know a lot about the south, many of you probably can't wrap your mind around living in Alabama, other than maybe northern Alabama. But just bear with me. If you're willing to move to Alabama, this house could be all yours. Now, this house is located in Brundage, Alabama, which is located in southern Alabama. It's towards now. Brundage is located in southeast Alabama. I do got a video on this channel of Brundage. I made that video. I want to say, well, it's been a few months ago, but go on my channel, type in Brundage, Alabama, and those videos will come up. Now, Brundage, Alabama, just real quick, it's hour southeast of Montgomery. It is in Pike County, and it is only 15 minutes down the road from Troy, Alabama. Which Troy, Alabama is where you have Troy University. For those of you that are familiar with the college scene. But anyways, this house right here is for sale. $130,000 they're asking. It's been on the market for 26 days. You may be able to negotiate for a lower price. I don't know. It's up to you to try. If you want to buy this house, obviously, I would encourage you to come down here in person and look at the house in person. Don't just rely on any information that's online. Don't only rely on this video. If you want to buy this house or you're interested, come down here in person, get you a real estate agent and look at it. And of course, hire yourself a home inspector. But just I think this house might be a good deal. I say might because I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what the condition of the house is. But $130,000. You got 2.7 acres. You got about 1,300 square feet of house. So let's take a look at the house and see what you get for that price. Let's look through these pics. But I figure for some of you that are looking to move somewhere warmer, even if you are looking to buy maybe a second house to where, okay, you might live here in Alabama, for an example, for 6 months out the year, and you'll live somewhere else for other 6 months out the year. But this is what the house looks like. I mean, right now it's cluttered full of this person's belongings. So it's going to be hard to see the house really because it's so full of this person's stuff. And this is one of the reasons why, before you make a decision on buying a house, I encourage you to look at the house in person. That way you can touch, you can feel, you can smell. That way if the house smells like animal, you can smell all that. And disappointingly, they don't have a whole lot of pictures. They only got 13 pics. They barely even have pictures of the yard. Okay, country style, solid, older home with recent updates. I mean, you guys can read that for yourself. Just go on realtor.com, type in Brundage, Alabama. Now, this house is located at 150 Country Road, 3351 Road, Brundage, Alabama. Well, this house is going to be outside of the city limits. It's not going to be in the city limits. It's going to be outside the city limits. So most likely you might have access to city water, but let's see what you got for utilities here. Let's see if they let us know. Oh man, this house was built in 1936. Okay, just like I anticipated it. For sewage, you got a septic tank. Okay, natural gas is available. That's a good thing because, like the house I just purchased, I'm gonna have to use propane gas. So this house, according to the listing, it's got natural gas, which is better than propane. Okay, you do got public water, so obviously this house is close enough to the city limits of Brundage to where you got public water. But since it's outside the city limits, you're gonna have to deal with a septic, which really it ain't no big deal. You just empty out your septic tank once every few years, depending on how many people that are going to be living in the house with you. If you're by yourself, then you ain't got to empty it out, but once every 5 years or so. Obviously, you're gonna want to get someone to inspect your septic tank to make sure it's working the way it's supposed to. Make all that good stuff. But I would say for those of you that are looking at moving to a warmer place, this house could be a good buy for you. I mean, again, they don't really show too many pics, and the pictures that they show are not the best pictures in my humble opinion. I mean, 2.7 acres. The realtor should have took more pictures of the land. So this is the reason why if you want to buy any house you see online like this, come down here in person and check it out. That way you know what's going on. That way you can smell it, everything. You can feel, smell everything. If there's any weak spots in the floor, if you're here in person, you can detect all that. But I just wanted to make this video just to help some of you guys out. For those of you that might be looking at moving to a warmer climate, I mean, not to get too political on this video, but for those of you that live in states or you live in cities that are blue, maybe you're looking to live somewhere that's not so liberal. Brundage could be a good, this area, Brundage, Alabama, could be a good place for you to live. And again, this house is outside the city limits, which in my opinion would be a plus. So come and check it out. All right, folks, that's all I got for you. I just wanted to make a video showing you this house. I will catch you guys on another video. Stay blessed.